Good morning, students. So let us start solving the paper. A cone with height 14.8 and volume 275. Calculate the radius of the cone. Volume equal to how much is it given? 275. What is volume formula? Pi r square h by 3. You need r. So make r the subject. So first what will go that side? 3 will go that side. So pi r square h equal to 3 into 275. Next, what will go that side? Pi and h. So r square equal to 3 into 275 by pi into h is 14.8. Next, to get r square will go that side and it becomes a square root. Place this in the calculator. You will get answer to be 4.21. Okay. Next one now. Factorize 7k square minus 15k. What can be taken common in these two? Only k can be taken common. So it becomes 7k minus 15. You cannot simplify further, so leave it like that. Here, what can be taken common from 12 and 8? 4. And from m plus p and m plus p whole square, what can be taken common? 1 m plus p can be taken out. So from 12, 4 is gone means it has to be 3. This m plus 1, m plus p is gone out, so nothing. Plus now from 8, 4 is gone out means 2. Here whole square and 1 is gone out means 1 more is left. So this is 4 into m plus p into 3 plus 2m plus 2p. This is the answer. Okay. Next one. Eric invests an amount in a bank that pays compound interest at a rate of 2.16%. So what is this? R. Compound interest you need to underline. At the end of 5 years, so T is 5. The value of his investment is this. So this is your A. Eric invests means P you need to find out. So what is the compound interest formula? A equal to P times of 1 plus R by 100 power T. So A is 6999.31 equal to P into 1 plus 2.16 by 100 power 5. To get P, send this whole thing to the other side. So it becomes P equal to 6999.31 by 1 plus 2.16 by 100 power 5. Place this in the calculator. You get the answer directly. 6290. Okay, students. Now look at next sum. ABC are points on the circle center O. AB and OC intersect at P. Here is the point P. Find the value of W. You might have seen this kind of figure. If here it is x, here it is 2x. Angle at the center will be double of the angle on its circumference. If here it is x, here it is 2x. Same way here. If it is 104, here it will be half of 104. So which is 52. Next, I can see a triangle here. If I assume it to be x, so 104 plus 21 plus x equal to 180 because sum of all the angles in a triangle. So x equal to 55. Next, here x means here also it will be x because vertically opposite. Now x plus 52 plus w equal to 180. Again sum of all angles in a triangle is 180. 55 plus 52 equal to 107. Send 107 to the other side. 180 minus 107, 73 you get. Okay. This is the concept which you need to know to complete this sum. Okay. Now next one. By drawing a suitable tangent, estimate the gradient of the curve at the point P. So what is the gradient formula? Gradient formula equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. You need 2 points for it. One of the point you take to be P itself. What are the coordinates of P, 2 and 1? Other point you need to take on the tangent. So let us draw the tangent. Okay. So I have drawn the tangent. Next point, if I assume it to be here, let us say it is 4.2 comma 0. So now place it in this. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 will be 0 minus 1 by x2 minus x1, 4.2 minus 2. So which is nothing but minus 1 by 2.2. So which is minus 0. How much do you get? Place it in the calculator. 0.45 you get, which is a gradient. Did you understand? Formula is this. If you take P to be one of the points, it gives you accurate answer. Now next sum. Find the value of n when 5 power n equal to this much. We know that 125 equal to how much? If you take the LCM, 5 25's 5 5's 5 1, it's 5 power 3. Take it above. So 5 power n equal to 5 power minus 3. These are same, so equate the powers. That will result in n equal to minus 3. Okay, next one. Now, what is the catch here is this power minus 1 by 3 applies to the numerator and also to the denominator. So it becomes 64 power minus 1 by 3 by m power 3 whole power minus 1 by 3. So here this gets cancelled. 64 power minus 1 by 3, or else 64 is 4 power 3 and minus 1 by 3. 3 3 gone, and here m power minus 1. So it is 4 power minus 1 by m power minus 1. To make this power positive, this will go down. To make this power positive, this will come up. So it is m over 4. Okay. So now next one. A pipe is full of water. The cross section of the pipe is a circle of radius 2.6. Water flows through pipe into a tank at a speed of 12 centimeters per second. Calculate the number of liters that flow into the tank in 1 hour. What you need to know is 1000 centimeter cube equal to 1 liter is what you need to know. So now centimeter cube means you need to find the volume. It's a circle at the end. You might have seen any pipe. What is the shape of the pipe, students? It's a cylinder. So volume of the cylinder equal to pi r square h. So pi value I know, r is 2.6 given. What will be the height? Height will be the length. For height will be the length of that pipe. It's given. In 1 second, how much water is flowing out? No, in 1 second, 12 centimeters of it is going out. So in 1 hour means how many seconds are there in 1 hour? 3600 seconds. How many centimeters of water will go out? So it will be 3600 into 12. That will be the length or height of that particular cylinder or pipe. So place it here. So this you will get to be. So these many centimeter cube. So which you get to be 917,412 centimeter cube. Now answer is in liters. So 1000 centimeter cube equal to 1 liter. So these many centimeter cube equal to how many liters means I need to divide by 1000. So this becomes 917.4 liters. Okay. Did you understand, students? Yeah, good. Next one. Now simplify. In the numerator, what can be taken common? Only b can be taken common. So from AB, b is gone out, so it is a. B square, b is gone out, it's b. Denominator a square minus b square. What is the formula? A minus b into a plus b. Now what gets cancelled? A minus b gets cancelled. So what is left? B by a plus b is the answer. So now next sum. Matrices is no longer in your syllabus, so don't do this. Even this one as well. Next this one. Without using a calculator workout, 3 1 by 8 will become how much? 3 into 8 24 plus 1 25 by 8 divided by 5 by 12. So now 25 by 8, this division gets converted to multiplication when this gets reversed. So it becomes 12 over 5. Okay. So now cancel it out. 5 ones, 5 fives, 4 twos, 4 threes. So it is 5 into 3 is 15. By 2 is the answer. You must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed fraction. As a mixed number, how do I convert? 15, 2, 7, 14, 1. Whatever is the denominator here, here also the same thing. What is the quotient? You got 7, so 7 over here, remainder here. So this is the answer. Did you understand? Okay, now next sum. Next sum. The speed time graph shows the first 50 seconds of a journey. Calculate the acceleration during the first 15 seconds. Acceleration you get by finding the slope. What is the formula? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Which 2 points you need to take? For the first 15 seconds means one of the point will be this, other point will be this, which is 15 and 25. So this is your x1 y1 and x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 means 25 minus 0 by 15 minus 0. So how much do I get? 5 by 3 I get, which is my acceleration. Next is distance traveled in 50 seconds. So the distance traveled is nothing but area under the graph. So what is the shape of it? Trapezium. So area of trapezium equal to half a plus b into h. So that is equal to half. What is a? This entire thing will be a, which is 50. Plus what is b? This will be b. So 50 minus 15 will be 35. And what is h will be this height, which is given by 25. So it is half into 85 into 25. Place this in the calculator. You get 1062.5 meters. That is the answer. Okay. Distance covered is nothing but the area under the curve in any speed time graph. Okay. Now next sum. A is a point, B is the point for coordinates of midpoint. So if I assume x1, y1, x2, y2, what is midpoint formula? Midpoint is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So place it. In place of x1 what do I have? 2. x2 7 by 2. In place of y1 3. In place of y2 minus 5 by 2. So this is 2 plus 7 9. 9 by 2 is 4.5. Comma this is 3 minus 5 is minus 2 by 2 is minus 1. So this is the answer. Now next one. Find the equation of the line through A. A is here. A line is going through A and it's perpendicular to AB. So whenever perpendicular, we must use m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. So what is the slope of AB? Let us find x1, y1, x2, y2 we already know. So slope of AB equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So that is equal to y2 is minus 5. So minus 5 minus 3 by x2 is 7 minus 2. So which is minus 8 over 5. So how do I get slope of this line? Let the slope of this line be m2. So m2 into m of AB equal to minus 1. It's a rule whenever lines are perpendicular. So m2 into minus 8 by 5 equal to minus 1. Minus minus gets cancelled, m2 equal to 5 over 8. So now what is my equation? Y equal to mx. So 5x by 8 plus c. How do I get C? This line is passing through A. What are the coordinates of A? 2, 3. Place 2, 3 and find out C. So 3 equal to 5 by 8 into 2 plus C. That implies C equal to 3 minus 5 by 4. So which is 12 minus 5, 7 by 4. So my equation is 5x by 8 plus 7 by 4. Did you understand, students? Whenever perpendicular, this we use. It's a rule. If it is parallel, m1 equal to m2. Next is sum. Calculate. It's a given figure. Calculate SR. SR means from here to here you need to calculate. See man, how many did you learn? Hardly sine rule, cos rule and trigonometry. It's not a right angle triangle, so trigonometry ratios can't be used. So only sine rule or cos rule. You know two angles, so go with sine rule. So if I assume it to be x by what is opposite angle to this? This one. Sine 53 equal to 7.4 by opposite sine 97. That's it. You got SR. To get x, send sine 53 that side. So x equal to 7.4 by sine 97 into sine 53. You get x to be 5.95 centimeters. That's it. By simple, right? Now next. They are asking you to find RQ. Where is RQ now? This one. Do you know two angles? No. So sine rule cannot be applied. How many angles do you know? Only one angle. So go with cos rule. This time I assume it to be y. Let's go with cos rule. So y square equal to other two sides. 7.4 square plus 8.5 square minus 2 into 7.4 into 8.5 into cos of opposite angle to y 26. So now y equal to square root of 7.4 square plus 8.5 square minus 2 into 7.4 into 8.5 into cos 26. Place this in the calculator. You will get y value to be 3.73. That is your RQ. Our sum is done. Okay students. With this sum I have completed this paper. Thank you.